Welcome back to Dave versus Son. We're about to go on with turn 2 of Trevieres offensive. As I've put on the video or comments after the video, yeah, I stuffed up. I only gave 2 platoon 4 commands rather than 6, but again it didn't affect anything because they only used 1, lost 2 and banked 3. So we're getting to turn 2. We'll just move over here to the command track. And let's see what happens. Okay, turn 2. So first thing we look for is a higher headquarters event, and there is none. Righto, we are still at engaged. So the CO being green will get 3 minus 1 is 2 commands. To add to the one he's got already gives him 3. So at the moment I think what he's going to do is just give 1, 2 and 3 again commands. So 1 platoon currently has 2. 2 platoon currently has 3. And 3 platoon currently has 0. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to give 2 platoon. 2 platoon will pick it up in the other initiative phase. So let's just go 1 and 3. Okay, so 1 platoon being green. Reshuffle already. We'll get 4 minus 1 is 3. Do a quick reshuffle and see how we go. At the moment, the main thing I'm thinking about is trying to get the mortar spotter with his 1 left pending fire mission to waste that on the hill, so then I can get up there and put some serious firepower up there and try and spot the sniper that's over on the other hill. The mortar spotter that's over on the other hill. Righty-o. So 1 platoon got 3. And 3 platoon will get 3 as well. Okay, so coming back over, 1 platoon. What I'm thinking of doing is a platoon move forward into the bocage, the hedgerow, and then pushing the assault team further forward. I don't think there's a better way to go at the moment, so that's what we'll do. So we'll just bring this one forward. Of course it doesn't want to play. We'll grab these ones, move them forward. They're all part of 1 platoon. And we'll put an exposed marker on them. So they're all exposed, and the assault team will move forward and will be exposed as well. And we shall have a potential contact to worry about. Okay, so that's first platoon. Have used 3 commands. They've got 2 left. Third platoon. Okay, so we've got small arms fire coming into here, and again we've got another pending fire mission. So I think what we may do is, as silly as it sounds, we're going to leave him there, so he hopefully sucks up that last fire mission, so then we can move forward. If I get enough in the general initiative phase, then what I might do is move him forward. Over here, with the minefield and the sniper, we have a fire team who's pinned. So again, I don't really want to move anybody up there because that makes it awfully bloody difficult. I know I'm going to take casualties. I'm just trying to limit the amount of casualties in the first go. So I need to be able to try and spot him, but a sniper undercover spotting role, even with sending a line unit up, let me have a look here, would be, he's undercover as -1, he's a sniper -2. If I move up onto the same card, which I can't do at the moment, so forget about that. Yeah, so it's at least a -2, so we're only looking at a sort of a draw of 1, which isn't all that effective. So I think what 3 platoon might do this time is simply bank their 3. Which takes us to 2 platoon. Now 2 platoon will get 1 - 1 is 0, just for the fun of it. But they already had 3 banked. So what they're going to do is they're actually going to send their mortar forward for 1, who'll be exposed, because I really want to save the HMG. I forgot to mention as well is before I've given 1 squad of each platoon, number 1 squad of each platoon, the rifle grenade, so you'll know where it is. That way, if I lose, this mortar here, I'll still have the rifle grenade, which is better than nothing, and we should be right. So 2 platoon has only used 1 of their saved ones. Okay. So again, what I'd really like to do is move that first sergeant forward, being a veteran, to try and do some spotting, but at the moment it's not going to do anything. So XO gets 1 and banks it, and the first sergeant gets 1 and banks it at this time. So general initiative will be 1. So I've got a choice. I can try for a spotting. And in fact, if I try with the spotting from here with a line unit into here, I'm at a higher elevation, which is good. Let's just have a look at that for a line unit. Higher elevation is +1. He's undercover as a -1, so we're at 0. He's -1 for being a sniper, so we're at -1. No, nothing. So we're still looking at -1. So we're only, again, looking at a draw of 1, even with him up there. I just don't think it's worth it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try for cover up here for our assault team. I don't want to remove the pinned markers over here because they're helping to give them a bit of protection. So we've got a draw of 4 for cover. First one's contact, then a blank, third, good stuff, getting rid of another contact, and last but not least, another blank. Okay, so that's not going to happen. Let's bring this up now. Right. Okay. So, being turn 2, it's now looking for a high headquarters event for the enemy, and there is nothing. And then we do the enemy activity checks. So, enemy activity checks. So the only one that actually uses, in fact, even he doesn't use it, they all act independent of the normal lat or unit table unless they become a lat themselves. So they're all potential contacts. So the 2 mortar units will try to do a fire mission, and they have a draw of, let me just check, going crazy. They both have a draw of 4. So I'm just going to go number 1 and number 2, and we'll either do, because he's not going to do anything different. He can't really go for anybody else. So 1 or 2 for the mortars, and we're going to do number 1. And number 1 is a draw of 4. Here we go. We have 1 for nothing. 2, we have it. So he will hit. So this fire mission is on. So he's going to take a bit of a shellacking. Now the beauty of that is that that's, I think it was 2 mortar, wasn't it? Sorry. Yep. 2 mortar. That's his last fire mission. So after that he'll run away, which is wonderful. Okay, for the other one, again a draw of 4. We have no. And we have a hit. So, and then a rally. Okay, so we're going to have another fire mission over here. Oops, sorry. Going crazy. Okay, so he's under fire at the moment, and he'll be under fire at the moment as well. Okay, so mutual capture and retreat phase. We don't have anything that can retreat. Vehicle phase, again, nothing. Update fire missions, they're good to go. And now we do potential contact markers. There's only one, which is an A. And we are engaged with an A, so that'll be a draw of 5. And here we go. We have 1 for cover, 2 for cover, 3 for blank, 4 for contact. Okay, so we have contact. The last one is a blank again. I'll get rid of this. And an A contact, looking at the 10 row, is a 2. And a 2 for an A is number 7, an LMG nest. Okay, so it's an LMG team under foxholes. So we've got 2 LMG. I'll put him on the board. 2 LMG, and they have 6. Yep, 6 lots. Bugger, poo. And his position will be at, number 7. And number 7 on the placement chart is left front, max line of sight, and he's not spotted. So left front means we're coming out here. So we'll draw a card, and of course we have a hill. So we'll draw our second card, and we have hedgerows. So what I'll quickly do is chuck a hill up here. With hedgerows. He'll go up there. He is not spotted. He will put out a PDF, and it will be automatic fire onto here. Okay, so that was our potential contact. Rightio. So that's done. So now it is combat effects segment. So we have the assault team in column 1 taking fire, the mortar team in column 2 on the hill taking fire, the fire team from number 2 AT, the bazooka, taking fire from the sniper, and then we have incoming onto the other assault team over here in column 4. So we're just going to number them again, left to right, starting up here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We haven't spotted any of them, so they're not going to be under any fire whatsoever. Just put up there so I don't forget him. Okay, 1 through 4, and we go for number 2 first. It's up on the hill. Okay, so we have an incoming of -4, -6 for the fun of it. So a -6, of course, is a hit, and a hit on a line unit for this one will be a paralyzed. Okay, so the mortar team, go over. We'll put a paralyzed unit marker in here, and he is now a pinned unit, and we can remove this because that was the last of his. So that's wonderful. Didn't help the unit, but yeah, at least it's gone now. Okay, so that leaves us 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to do number 1, which is up here, which is the assault team under fire from the LMG. So he has -2, -3 with a +2, gives him -1. -1 is pinned. So we were lucky to get away with that one. There we go. Which leaves columns 3 and 4 being 1 and 2. And we have number 2. Okay, so we have a pinned assault team with incoming fire. So we have -4, -5, sorry, +2 is -3. We'll have a look here, and -3 is a hit. On a line unit will be a litter team, which I'm not actually too worried about, because hopefully I can use that litter team to move over to the hill and pick up that casualty then, just for the fun of it. Okay, so we have a pinned litter team, and again that was the second fire mission, so they're gone. Okay, so what we have is the last one here, which is the pinned fire team here, under attack by the sniper. So we have a -3 +1, it's a -2, and -2 is pinned, so no change. And that's the end of the combat effects, and we're just going to the cleanup phase. And what we have is one exposed marker here that can go, and that's about it. Okay, so that's the end of turn 2. Things are starting to move along. We've got to try and get some of these enemy units spotted. That's the main thing I'm worried about. And then hopefully we can get up there. We've already got the first row cleared, and we've started on the second row for clearing. So we've still got those 3, and then we've got objective 1 and objective 2 up in here. Sorry, I didn't mention it before, which is the farmhouse and the woods beside it. I decided not to put an objective up on the hill, because I thought that if I get up there and then we get a counter-attack or anything else, there's bugger all protection up there, cover. So staying with the farmhouse area, hopefully we can get some a solid heavy building, and in the woods, we've got a +2 there as well at the moment, except for the incoming fire problems. Righto, well, I hope you enjoy that. Again, please let me know if I've made any glaring errors, and I will call it quits there, and we'll come back for turn 3. Again, thank you for watching, and see you later.